Ladies and gentlemen, I am Machete Panda, and welcome back. We are in the middle of doing Farming Simulator. We are on episode 4. It's been quite a while for me since I last played, so I jumped in a little ahead of you and took a look at a few things. So we had a few contracts that we had finished. So we had finished contracts for 33, which was to harvest the wheat and return it to the south silo here. We finished the contract on 10, which was to cultivate field 10. And we finished contract 68, which was to fertilize field 68. So what I think we can do is return this, and you'll see I have a lot of fertilizer still left. If I finish this, I think we get the money back from the fertilizer. So the reimbursement, yeah, so right there, they're going to reimburse $12,000. All right, so we do get the money back from so we can leave the fertilizer in there. I thought I was going to have to take it out, and we're not going to have to take it out. All right, and what do we have left? We have some new contracts here, cultivating, fertilizing. Oh, some harvesting contracts. We do not want any root crop contracts. Trust me, you do not want root crop contracts. They are a mess. Yeah, not going to take that one. Not going to take that one. Fertilizing. I'm afraid I'm not going to take this fertilizing one either. It's way too little. All right. And if we go back to our farm, what do we have going on over here? All right, that's right. We had grass growing here. And then we had canola in this field over here. This field had canola, and then this field over here also had canola. All right. So since the contracts, since there's no more contracts available for us, we are just going to take a nap and see what contracts pop up the next month. So again, it's a little bit new in Farming Simulator 22. You go to sleep, and each day is like a month. It'll take you into the next month. So if I go to sleep right now, I should wake up at 8 in the morning. It should be light up by then. And it's going to take me into the next month. What were we in just then? October? I don't remember. But now we'll be going to the next month. Brief period of rain. So we're in November now. Great. Our grass is starting to come up. It's probably not going to grow too much more than this right now. And that's just because it's in the middle of winter. So we've got a low yield bonus on these because we did not do a lot of fertilizing. So let's see what we have for contracts. Got more baling contracts. And wrap it to make silage bales. Take the bales to the biogas plant. Use your own equipment. That's a pretty good contract. What's this one? Bale the grass and wrap it to make silage bales. There's a lot of these silage bales, huh? See, they got the square one right there, the outputs. Man, I wonder if I could just buy that equipment, how much that would be. This poor guy's root crops are still in the ground. Nobody's helping him out. Everybody's like, yeah, right. We don't want to deal with that root crop stuff. Ooh, this is pretty good. 14,000 for sunflowers. Sugar beet, no, not touching that. Not touching that with a 10-foot pole. So what I'm looking for, one of the mods I recently put on allows you to bale like, hey, I'm going to take this contract. It allows you to bale hay. That's your output from the harvesting process on a field. So I'd love to find a contract that does wheat, and then we can try this mod and see if we can bale the remaining chaff from the wheat. Where is this? It's down south. Sorry, I'm spinning around so much. I'm looking down at the map trying to figure out where it is. So it's down south. It's 68. It's 68. We're just there. All right. Let's get that harvester down here. I can't drive it for some reason. It was not, he did not want to drive for some reason. I don't know why he did not want to drive, but he did not want to drive. Let's try this again. All right. There's the harvester. And he wants to go down to 68. Maybe it's because, maybe I should put him right here. Maybe then he'll behave, you know? Is he driving now? Still not driving. Why is he not driving? What's the deal with this guy? I'm trying to figure out why the guy in the harvester is not going down there to harvest the bales. I mean, to harvest the sunflower. It's rather annoying, actually. I may have to manually drive there. I'm just going to manually drive there, since he doesn't seem to want to do that. And then I'm going to take this truck, and I'm going to have the truck just set its destination. It can just sit off to the side right here. There we go. All right. Now we're cooking with fire. So, what's the next contract I should pick up? Should I jump to the next day? Please comment below. Let me know what you think. Whoa, is that a withered field? That looks like a withered field. That's a shame if it is. It's a lot of lost. Oh, this guy's going another way to get there. He might beat me. That's a lost crops there if that's a withered field. It's corn, I believe. Driving. Whoa, that zoomed in really bad. And that is grass over there. So that'd be a good lawnmower. That'd be a lot of money, that field. Off to our right. Just got to get this guy started. And then we'll figure it out. Well, the elections are coming soon. Who are you guys voting for? Me? I think we're gonna vote for Rick or Marty. Not sure. One of the two. I am almost here. Got one more field. I can see it over there. There's a lot of sunflowers around here. It's just a crazy amount of sunflowers. I love the seasons. We've done a great job. I know FS19 had seasons in it if you did like some of the mods. But I mean, I just love how they've executed this. It looks really nice. And I forget if I mentioned this, but I just feel like this map is like an actual location. It's just a really nice map. You see my truck coming? I don't see my truck coming. But it is just a really nice map. And it, honestly, it looks like it could be a real location somewhere in the US. And I kind of wonder if they did, in fact, take a real location from someplace in the US. I mean, that would be pretty cool, you know? So, I'm just going to pull right up behind him right here. I'm just going to park right here, and we're going to wait for him to fill. And in the meantime, we've got other things we can be doing, like more contracts. Let's see what other contracts there are. All right, so we know that contract. We don't like that contract. Baling, dry it with a teeter. Wrap it to make silage bales. See, this is so tempting right here. It is so tempting. What are these two pieces of? I wish it gave you a list of what the equipment was. What is this one and what is this one? Can they connect together? That'd be great if you could bale it and it automatically wraps it for you. Let's see if we can find this equipment in here. We've got to find the balers, and here's the balers. It might be this one. Probably this one. Not going to be that one. If you look closely, go back over here. All right, so it's got one big wheel. You guys are probably screaming, hey, there is a way you can sew. It's a round baler. So if it's a round baler, you get like a 2-in-1 that, you know, wraps it for you. What's this one? This is square baler. I do like the square balers too. And what's this one? This is just another type of square baler, I guess. Excuse me. Round baler. Sorry, round baler. Bale loaders. This does square, this does square. These two do square. All right. And they both go up to the full size, the 240. This one only stacks them. I learned that the hard way in 2019. Bought one of those. I'm like, oh, that'd be great. Nope, it only stacks them. And then that's the round one. We're familiar with that one. All right. I am at a loss, guys. I really am. Bale wrappers. Here we go. This one does round. This one does round or square. This one clearly does just round. So what I'm looking at is trying to figure out if I use a square baler, could it connect onto the back of that? I just don't know. Oh, this is an Anderson group. No, there's no hitch on the back. I'd like to see a hitch on the back. And then as it ejects the bales, it just wraps them and can keep going. That's one of the great things about the square balers is you can just keep going with the square balers. So, oh well. I did not realize I was sitting in that thing. I was just sitting in that thing, chewing up gas. That's no good. All right, so I'm not going to take any of the baling contracts. It's very tempting. No, it's very tempting. Field 71 is a nightmare. It's a gigantic field. Absolutely gigantic. Pays a lot, though. It would pay a lot. 30K. The highest paying contracts, of course, are route-based contracts. So. All right. I've seen enough. I think I'm going to do a little mowing. Not with that one, but with this one, because it has a front PTO. And what I'd like to try and do is to set the mower up on the front and the baler up on the back and bale at the same time that I'm mowing. Kind of curious if that would work. Just going to drop that. And I'm going to drop the front weight. And we're just going to do some mowing around the perimeter of our yard here. Now this is a small baler that we have right here, which is fantastic. Do I have a teeter? Hold on here. Do I have a teeter? I don't remember. I kind of feel like I have a teeter because I see hay in the back of that. Of course, it could have been from the weeder. Yeah, I don't have one. I could have just checked my list. But hey. All right. So, since we don't have one, I'm just going to do this. We're just going to test this out. We're going to see what happens. And that's what we're about here, testing things out. Trying things out, seeing what happens. Why not? What harm is going to come of that? Oh, the grain tank's almost 80% full. All right. And then I need to go to the front one. I need to lower it, and I need to... Yeah, so when it lowers, it's automatically... Oh, that's no good. That is not going to be good. That's not going to be good for us. Yeah, this is not going to be good for us. And the reason this is not going to be good for us is because I thought this landed in the front, and then we could just bale while we mow. But we can't do that with this one. So, such is life. All right. I don't need this little baler, do I? I don't care. I'm going to drag it around with me. I'm stubborn. Little baler is going to go with me wherever I go. And it's not this little baler's fault. It's just that, you know, I just don't want to bother with it right now. Oh, he's got a full grain tank. We got that message in the corner. We got to go over to the other site where the guy with the grain tank is doing his harvesting. And then we got to pull that truck up and we got to empty it. So I can't imagine he got through many lines in that gigantic field. He might have done like 1.5 line, maybe 2 lines. but I don't think he got through too many lines. That's just my guess. And we'll stop right there for now while we head over to the tractor trailer and we fill this puppy up. Gosh, that's a beater of an old truck. I can hear it straining. Why is the max speed 51 miles an hour? I've seen these trucks do like 70 or 80 on the highway. I think Giant Studio, the makers of this game, I think they're actually in Europe. So I don't think they are that familiar with the American trucks and the capabilities of the American trucks, which might be why they capped it at 51 miles an hour. Like, you can't just imagine that these trucks go faster than that. So. It is full. All right, that's fine. Wait, is there a second one or a third one, or wait a second? Is there a third one? There is. There's 3. There's a little one and a big one. That's kind of weird. Interesting. All right. I'm just going to get this truck out of the way. And where did they stop? They stopped there. That's not exactly halfway. But they will probably be up at the other end of the field, or I don't know. I'm just going to leave the truck here. And then we're going to get back to our mower. Happy little mower. And it's going to turn the blades back on, and we are going to go ahead and cut more grass. And then we're going to start collecting this stuff. Let's see what kind of money we can make from this. It's grass, so I mean, it's probably not much money. Hey, if we can make something, we can make something, right? Should I do all contracts, or would that be too boring if I did all contracts? I don't know if it would be too boring or not. All right. I know a lot of people are like, why don't you use a windrower? I just don't want to spend the money right now. I just spent a lot of money on this mower. You know, speaking of money and spending a lot, what kind of sales are going on? Oh my gosh, that's a great sale. Wow. Too bad I don't have the money right now. Well, so we're making the grass bales. That's a positive, you know? Reading this article about farming and solar farms, solar energy, and they're converting farmland into this solar energy fields, which sounds good on its face until you realize you're losing all that farmland and the cost of food is going up. So this is really like a tax on the poor, if you think about it. because they're the ones that have to. They're going to be having a hard time buying food. You know. I'm just going to drop this mower here because I just do not have the resources necessary to take care of that mower. So yeah, so all these fields are being converted into solar farms, which is a bad idea, I think. Now, I actually responded to one of these posts and I said, oh, I'm not sure this is a good idea because, I mean, rising costs of food, you know, people starving in the world, and we're converting these farms into solar farms instead of, you know, harvesting the food. And it's kind of a dystopian mindset when you think about the fact that if you're Bill Gates and if you bought a lot of farmland and if you believe that the world is overpopulated and you go ahead and buy a bunch of farmland and convert it into solar farms, you're depriving a lot of the world of the food exports that America has. We produce way more food than we need, so we have a lot of exports. We feed a lot of the world. And you're causing people to die of starvation. You're increasing starvation at the same time that you're claiming to try and save humanity with solar farms. So it's a little morbid. If what I said even makes sense to you. I philosophize. I like philosophy. Very philosophical. So often a lot of people don't get it. What I'm saying, which is totally fine. We are creating all kinds. Look at all these little bales all over the place. This is fantastic. I love it. Little grass bales everywhere. Yes, sirree. Now, you can take loans out in this game. I don't think I've taken a loan. Did it automatically start me with a loan? Did I take out a loan? No loan. So I could take out a loan, borrow money. I could take out a loan and solve a lot of my problems. But I'm going to hold off on that until I figure out what I really want to do here. Because right now, I'm like itching for a good, solid mowing deck that will spit out and make rows automatically without a windrower. And then I can just tow right behind me, or if I have to, do it later without windrowing. And then wrap it. So get a wrapping machine, wrap it. And then I've got I can make silage. And that pays a lot of money. I do need money in this game, that's for sure. It is tough. Man. All these little bales. So I think I can pick them up with my, even though it's not designed for this, I can pick them up with my trailer. Just throw them right in the back of the trailer. Call it a day, you know? Oh no, it's nearly full again. Our harvester is nearly full. We're 30% complete on that contract though. That's going to be a nice chunk of change. What was it, 12K, 15K? I don't remember. Let's see what it was. Almost 15K. This one's so tempting, but silage bales? Jeez. That's a lot of work. and I don't have the equipment for silage bales, so I basically have to rent them. And the great thing about this little baler is that I can push it around. Oh, brother. All right. All right. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Got this old farming equipment. And if you remember, it was Uncle Ben, our uncle who had no children, but adored us, that left us this farm. Good old Uncle Ben. Don't run me over. I'm a tractor. I'm a farming tractor. I'm just trying to make a living while feeding the world. And nobody gets that. All right, so that helper over there has a full grain tank now. Why is this thing struggling? There's barely any grass over here. I don't know. I guess there's a little bit more grass here. So we're going to finish off gathering the grass up here, and then we'll move down and empty the harvester on field 68. I forget. And then we'll move on. So, and we're almost done. We just got to grab a few more here and one more off over there, floating by itself right here. And it's gone. We have sucked it up. Oh, we did not suck it up. I don't know why we're not grabbing that. All right. Let's go to our truck. Let's load this puppy up. And once she's loaded up, jeez, what is this, a 12 gear? I think this is 16, I'm not sure. He's just shifting through gears like a madman. If you guys could hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I promise I'm doing my best every day to make things better and better. I just started doing this whole the streaming thing and the YouTube thing. I'm starting to realize that I just need to focus in on making the videos and getting some content up. The streaming thing is loads of fun, but nobody's joining the streams. So if you like, subscribe, and if you would be so kind as to, we can fill it up with one more before we go. All right, so we don't need to deliver just yet. We can fill up one more. Yeah, if you ring the notification button, which is that little bell next to the subscribe button, that would also help, because then you can see when I go live, and I've got videos coming out and all that stuff. And I know some people find it annoying, but like for someone to ask for that, but that's the game, man. That's YouTube. That's freaking YouTube. That's just how it works. So. All right. Gonna gather as much grass as we can. Then we'll go around. We'll pick up all these bales. I love that it just pushes the. It just pushes it out of the way. That's fantastic. Out of my way. I'm a tractor. How are we doing on time? We're doing pretty good on time. We've got about 10 more minutes, and then we got to stop. Because I got to keep going. Trying to think of other games that I'd like to play. If you can think of any games you want to see me play, please comment below. I'm thinking, do I want to make this a simulation channel only? Do I want to play like some first-person shooter games? I'm not really sure just yet what I want to do with this channel, but we're learning as we're going, and that should be good enough for now. Hopefully hit a stride. You start to be like, oh yeah, that's what this channel's about. But right now it's just about making videos and having fun. And showing you guys some fun games. So I just ran over one of my bales. I just ran over a bale. Oh, what a shame. All right. What's that hissing noise? That was weird. I feel like the tractor is having some issues. Load, load, load the hay. Bale it every day. I'm sorry, you guys don't need to hear me singing. Got a couple comments on my singing voice when I actually use it. I did not just expose you to. That people seem to like it. Maybe I missed my calling. I should have been a singer. Nope. Instead, I became a geek that works with computers and technology. But it pays the bills. And hopefully YouTube will pay the bills. Hopefully all the things I'm trying and doing pay the bills. That's all we can hope for. Alright, so I think that was the last of it. I mean, I see a couple spots I missed. I guess I can go over there a little bit more. Just turn off the baler real quick to get going a little bit quicker. Turn the baler back on. And scoop that up. Baler off. Did I miss any other spots? I see a couple spots over here, but for whatever reason, we're not picking those up. And I think we're not picking them up because they are on the edge of the map. And I think that's why we're not picking them up. Let us unload baler. There we go. And let's drop the baler down right here. Drop it. Oh, sorry. I just messed up your trailer for your header on the harvester. I'll start throwing stuff in here. Come on. I'm not sure where we'll take this, but find out who's paying the most, and we'll take all this stuff there. Whoever's paying the most. Whoa. Hey, how much is this? So this is straw, and it's 32 kilograms. Now, straw should be lighter than grass. And this is grass. It's 81 kilograms. It is lighter. Look at that. Wow. They are accurate. That's fantastic. Loving it. keep going. Big wheels keep on turning. Grabbing the bales, throwing them in the back. Grabbing the bales and throwing them in the back. Grabbing the bales and throwing them in the back. Yippee-ki-yay. I'm going to pull up past these first 2 bales here. And then that way I can just grab some of the ones further up front too. I'm going to grab this one. Whoops. Is that a tractor? Oh my gosh, that car sounded horrible. It sounded like a tractor. That car was so bad, it sounded like a tractor. What a piece of junk that is. Wow. Let's go and grab this bale. Very early morning in November. Hey, I'm filming this on November 1st, and it is November, the first day of November. It's also the last day of this game. Yeah, I was trying to throw it. Yeah. Get in. Shoe flies. They're not flies, they're birds. Majestic crows. Did it stay in? Good. Wasn't sure if it's going to go right over and right out. There we go. Just had to give that one a push, a shove. I did not see the notification that the harvester was full, but I would imagine it was full by now, so I'm going to check on it. As soon as we get all the bales over on this side in, I'm going to check on it. Oh, there's the message just now. AI worker has a full tank. Oh, that sounds like a him problem, not a me problem. All right, let's get over to that. And let's get in our truck that we are borrowing and load this tank up, and then we'll take this over to wherever it's supposed to go. We'll look that up as it's loading where it's supposed to go. There's a cricket over here somewhere. Oh, you know what I didn't check? I didn't check if the sound effects are coming from the trees. So in 2019, the sound effects were just sound effects in your headset. So no matter where you spun your view, the sound effects always sounded the same, like that they were just there. And what I wanted to see was that maybe, just maybe, that they would put the sound effects in. Nope. That they should put the sound effects in trees. They should have the sound effects come from the trees. So owls, birds, whatever come from trees. So as you're moving around, the ambient sound moves through your head stereo. So that's what I was thinking. All right, so this contract, where do we have to bring this contract? You guys remember? Feed and Grain South. Isn't that like right across the street from us or something? Oh, this is the awesomest contract in the world. It's right there. We're done. Grain South. Why is he... Oh, there he goes. Just blocking the road. Tip side, front. Can I do them all at once? Middle, back. Maybe if I do. Oh, I just crashed in because I was paying attention to the middle. Maybe if I do middle, it'll empty it from both sides. I just don't know. We're 50% done on field 68. That means we're going to get almost 15K. 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 That would be great. That would be absolutely great. Now, field 58 is field 58 just rendered us halfway through about 46,000 liters. If you recall, so all of that field 68 is going to be presumably 1 second. All of that field is presumably going to be just under 100,000. It's probably going to be like 90,000, something like that. And remember our goal. Our goal was that we would be able to harvest enough fruit that we'd be able to harvest 200,000 of a fruit type. That was our goal. So, and then we gotta start overloading. So, we're gonna have to buy more than one field. Probably gonna need to buy a couple fields, or a few fields. And then we'll be able to combine them together, and from one field, we'll be able to get 200,000 in one shot. And that is the goal of this series. And that is what we call it, quits. And move on to the next thing. Alright. So I'm gonna park this. You know what, I'm not gonna park this. What I am gonna do is go back to the farm and look at all the work we've done. Look at all the work we've done. I'm gonna go back to the farm and I'm gonna keep loading up this. Don't fall out. You would, wouldn't you? Oh, it's pretty full. That's why they're falling out. And then we will go over to this field and we will gather the bales, grass bales from there, load them up, and then we'll go ahead and we'll sell all this stuff. All right. Good. All right. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm not talking. I should be talking. Keeping you guys entertained the whole time, right? That's the goal here. Let's sit here quietly playing a game. You can play your own game. You want to hear what I'm thinking, just like I wanted to hear what others were thinking, and figure out if maybe you can apply that thought to your own gameplay. Or maybe you're like me about a week ago or two, and you were just watching other people play FS22 because you didn't have the money. Oh, brother. It's nice to have this game. Like I said, it's very relaxing. I think I mentioned this in one of my earlier videos. It's very relaxing, this game, for me. And I deal with a high-stress job. It's a lot of projects, dealing with billion-dollar projects, and just making sure that they stay running. Making sure that everybody has the right information, all the players are in place. All right, we're full there. So this is now full. We've got all of our bales. We do have all of our bales. We are going to take this and we're going to sell this. We are going to do that. Where? Where are we going to sell this? Let's take a look at our infographics here. All right. So what we have is we have two things. We have grass and hay. And it looks like only the animal dealer is looking for grass. So We're going to have to take the hay somewhere else. No, the animal dealer is taking hay too. All right. So we're going to take it all to the animal dealer, even though he pays, he's paying more for hay. Yeah, so we'll take it all to the animal dealer. Oh, that's pretty good prices. Wow. And we'll do that next time. Thank you guys for sitting with me. Thank you for listening to me ramble. We're going to do these next time. I will also try to remember to do mods for you next time as well. That way you can take a look at what mods I've added. I actually added a couple cool mods. One of them I think I mentioned was the mod that lets you gather hay off of a contract. So the contract might be a wheat contract. You gather all the wheat. You sell all the wheat to meet his contract, but you leave a lot of hay left behind. And in this mod, you can apparently, I haven't tried it yet, gather all the hay. So, but I'll catch you guys next time. Until then, I'm Machete Panda. I am out. Oh, hey, you made it to the end. That's fantastic. It's a little bit of an announcement. This is going to be the last video. And sorry about this whole road train picture I put up there. I just had to try and get some people's attention. But this is a pretty cool setup, don't you think? But this is going to be the last video for the season because there's a new release of the premium edition coming out. And I'm going to start over utilizing all those components. And I'm going to be a little bit more aggressive with the videos. So thanks for watching. Thanks for watching to the end. Please like and subscribe. I promise the content's going to get better. I promise. All right. Talk to you later.